The head of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities said that the two large mummification workshops dates back to 30th dynasty.
Today, we explore the mysterious culture of ancient Egypt, which has long held the attention of scholars. However, there are rumors of a controversial figure named Zahi Hawass among the attraction and majesty of pyramids and pharaohs. Even though he is a well-known Egyptologist, some conspiracy theorists contend that he could be holding secret information about this ancient culture. We will delve into the mystery surrounding Zahi Hawass in this video and find out what he might be trying to keep from us regarding ancient Egypt. So let's start on this exciting adventure together. It is impossible to dispute Zahi Hawass's ascension to prominence in Egyptology. Hawass, an Egyptian who was born on May 28, 1947, has devoted his life to the investigation and protection of Egypt's extensive archaeological legacy. His drive to solve the riddles of the ancient world has catapulted him to the forefront of Egyptian archaeological study. Hawass has contributed significantly to a number of digs and discoveries over the course of his career, helping to illuminate the splendor of ancient Egypt. He has led expeditions to important locations including the Valley of the Kings, the Great Pyramids of Giza, and the Temple of Karnak, where he has uncovered amazing artifacts and revealed the histories of long-forgotten pharaohs. Hawass is well known in the field of archaeology due to his engaging personality and capacity for interaction with the public. His engaging lectures and television appearances have introduced the wonders of ancient Egypt to a wide audience, encouraging numerous others to dive into the mysteries of the society. Nevertheless, Hawass has faced criticism from the academic community despite his achievements. Researchers and thinkers have questioned his motives and the data he makes available to the public. These detractors contend that Hawass might be concealing or stifling particular discoveries or interpretations that might refute accepted views about ancient Egypt. Hawass's position as an information gatekeeper is at the center of most of the controversy surrounding him. Some contend that he purposefully conceals or minimizes alternative explanations for historical occurrences or artifacts in order to preserve the status quo and a particular historical narrative. He has been accused of putting his own fame and financial benefit ahead of the search for the unvarnished truth because of this. It is significant to highlight that these claims are still speculative and lack hard data to back them up. Such allegations have been vigorously refuted by Hawass, who has emphasized his dedication to academic honesty and the truthful presentation of ancient Egypt's history. In the field of Egyptology, Zahi Hawass is regarded as a reputable authority. He is respected by both his peers and the general public due to his great knowledge of skill. But, like any well-known person, Hawass has not been exempt from criticism, particularly from alternative researchers and conspiracy theorists who question his motives and charge him with concealing knowledge concerning ancient Egypt. He's accused of purposely withholding these facts that could refute widely held views about ancient Egypt. The claim raises significant concerns regarding the function of academic gatekeeping and the potential impact it might have on the investigation of historical truths. Hawass's detractors contend that by stifling competing interpretations, he reduces the potential for novel insights and novel viewpoints. They think that Egyptology could be open to other points of view and encourage the investigation of outlandish theories that can help us understand ancient Egypt better. It is essential to view these charges, nevertheless, with a skeptical mentality. It's crucial to challenge and question accepted beliefs, but it's just as crucial to support these challenges with solid data and thorough analysis. It's crucial to take into account the potential that these accusations could be motivated by personal prejudices or a desire for sensationalism, given the lack of tangible proof to back up the claims against Hawass. It's also important to remember that academic disciplines frequently change and adapt as new knowledge is discovered. No exception applies to Egyptology, where theories and interpretations change with time. Despite his notoriety, Hawass is not completely to blame for the creation and upkeep of accepted theories. To improve our knowledge of ancient Egypt, the scholarly community as a whole constantly converses and debates. The Great Pyramids of Giza play a key role in one of ancient Egypt's most intriguing mysteries. Although the belief that the pyramids served as pharaohs' massive tombs is widely accepted in conventional archaeology, some have put forth an alternative viewpoint. These theories contend that the pyramids may contain unknown corridors or hidden chambers that could give new information about their design and function. However, Zahi Hawass's detractors contend that he has impeded inquiries into these alleged underground chambers, igniting conjecture over what might be lurking within these antiquated buildings. These assertions state that Hawass has a lot of power over archaeological digs and study initiatives because he is a well-known professional in the area. Some theorists assert that he intentionally discourages or prevents investigation and scientific investigation into the pyramid's concealed rooms. Both academics and the general public have long been intrigued by the idea that there may be hidden rooms within the Great Pyramids. Ground-penetrating radar and infrared imaging have recently been used to scan the substructure of the pyramids, providing tantalizing glimpses of hidden holes and anomalies. However, there is still disagreement and more research is needed to determine the entire scope and nature of these discoveries. The Hidden Chambers research, according to critics, has been hindered by Hawass's claimed interference, which keeps the field from developing and maybe revealing fresh insights into ancient Egypt. They contend that by restricting or discouraging exploration, Hawass prevents the potential discovery of priceless artifacts, documents, or architectural characteristics that would refute pre-existing ideas or reveal hitherto unrecognized facets of ancient Egyptian society. It is significant to note that the consensus among members of the mainstream archaeological community is that the pyramids were primarily built as burial monuments. They contend that it is challenging to justify intensive and expensive exploration operations because there isn't strong evidence proving the existence of hidden chambers. When assessing the advantages and risks of additional research, it is also important to keep in mind that the pyramids, which are legendary icons of Egypt's historic heritage, ought to be preserved and protected. Despite the intrigue surrounding the accusations against Hawass, it is vital to treat them critically. It's difficult to determine Hawass's role or motivations in relation to the investigation of secret chambers within the Great Pyramids without hard proof to back up these assertions. Recognizing that archaeological research is a complicated and collaborative process that involves numerous stakeholders, academic institutions, and governmental organizations is also vital. These groups work together to determine the general direction and area of focus of investigations. Remarkable artifacts from ancient Egypt which shed essential light on a variety of facets of the civilization are evidence of that civilization's rich cultural history. There are individuals in the academic world who think that Zahi Hawass, the well-known Egyptologist, may be hiding or suppressing some artifacts that could refute popular theories about ancient Egypt. According to critics, Hawass presents a sanitized view of ancient Egypt by emphasizing artifacts and facts that support popular views while ignoring or downplaying data that could challenge or modify accepted beliefs. These arguments contend that Hawass's methods restricts the investigation of various viewpoints and upholds a certain historical narrative. The accuracy of archaeological research and the impact of individual biases on the interpretation of historical data are both seriously questioned by these assertions. While it is crucial to take into account the likelihood of various interpretations and novel discoveries, it's also crucial to approach such claims with a critical perspective and assess the supporting documentation. Over the course of his career, Hawass has made substantial contributions to Egyptology. We now know more about ancient Egypt thanks to his knowledge and engagement in several excavations and discoveries. Critics counter that his position of power and sway can cause the concealment or elimination of artifacts that contradict popular narratives. The interpretation of artifacts is a critical component in building historical narratives in the discipline of archaeology. Based on the evidence that is currently available, many researchers may have diverse viewpoints and interpretations. To preserve the integrity and advancement of the subject, it is crucial to create an atmosphere that promotes free discussion and the investigation of alternative perspectives. It is crucial to remember that without proof, the accusations against Hawass remain hypothetical, even while they raise the possibility of prejudices or a desire to preserve the existing status quo. Hawass has defended his work and highlighted the high academic standards he upholds, claiming that any claims of purposeful omission are false. Any discipline of knowledge should require critical analysis and a readiness to consider opposing viewpoints. Our view of historic civilizations changes as new findings are made and technology develops. To guarantee that the study of ancient Egypt advances and takes into account different points of view, it is essential to promote open research practices, peer review, and scholarly conversation. There is a body of ancient knowledge that continues to enthrall researchers and fans in addition to the tangible artifacts of ancient Egypt. Some theories contend that Zahi Hawass may be purposefully withholding knowledge that could be transformational from the world by hiding it in hieroglyphic writings or antiquated manuscripts. These allegations center on the assumption that the Egyptians had advanced technologies or interacted with extraterrestrial creatures, concepts that go against accepted theories about the development of humanity. Theorists contend that Hawass, as a notable name in Egyptology, may be a part of a larger campaign to stifle or disregard these different viewpoints, ensuring that only a sanitized version of ancient knowledge is offered to the public. The question of how well we understand historical civilizations is intriguingly raised by the possibility of concealed knowledge inside old texts. Hieroglyphs and other ancient writings are still being decoded today, providing new insights into Egyptian beliefs, customs, and collected knowledge. However, other theorists contend that there might be important discoveries or fresh perspectives still to be made, prompting a re-evaluation of our perception of human history. It is crucial to approach these assertions with a critical mentality, even though they arouse curiosity and speculation. Without hard evidence, it is difficult to establish claims of purposeful suppression because exceptional claims demand extraordinary evidence. Hawass has emphasized his dedication to the truthful distribution of archaeological findings, as well as the strict academic standards he upholds on numerous occasions. While examining claims of hidden information, it is crucial and critical to strike a balance between skepticism and curiosity. It takes painstaking examination, linguistic mastery, and a profound comprehension of the cultural and historical context in which ancient texts were produced to study them effectively. The possibility of misunderstanding or misrepresentation grows without these stringent scholarly procedures. It's crucial to create an atmosphere that promotes free discussion and the examination of many viewpoints while furthering knowledge. While it is imperative to examine alternative theories with skepticism, it's also crucial to have an open mind to fresh insights and interpretations that contradict established paradigms. We invite you to query, investigate, and seek knowledge outside of what is offered to us as we draw to a close our inquiry into the enigmas surrounding Zahi Hawass and his purported undiscovered knowledge of ancient Egypt. The allegations against Hawass are unsupported by any hard data, yet the lingering questions and opposing viewpoints encourage us to continue being interested in the past. Although we are still fascinated by ancient Egypt, the search for the truth should never end. So, what are your thoughts on this finding? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video if you liked watching it. And I'll see you in the next video.